thank you very much. My name is Obichukwu Abraham, aka the Intellectual Robin Hood, and I'm here to give out values, like you rightly said.
Okay, talking about values. Let's start with the name, though. I want to start from the beginning. You know, when they say beginning. So I really want to start from the beginning.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's it with the name the Intellectual Robin Hood? Given that we know most persons may know the name and the character that Robin Hood played, what's the story behind it?
Okay, very simple. So we all know Robin Hood, what he represents. Stealing from the rich to give to the poor.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, so the fact that I added intellectual there is to make you understand that I'm not a thief, But what I do is, information is what we all need to succeed. So it's basically me sharing information, hidden information, things that people. It's basically me sharing hidden information, things that people don't really see out there. Because to become successful, you need to know something. So, and just to bring it down, to make it direct, I want to help people make money. And when you work with the rich men, you work with the wealthy people, you begin to see some intellectual ability that is helping them make money. So the Robin Hood comes with me trying to get that knowledge, share to the...
More like making it accessible to people.
Exactly.
To the least common person.
Exactly.
Okay, so not the other Robin Hood. You heard it, not the other Robin Hood, just more of taking knowledge and sharing it to the least common person.
Exactly.
Okay, so I would really like to know, with the name the Intellectual Robin Hood, is it something that is separate from your personality, or it's something that, okay, when we see the person Obichukwu Abraham, we see the Intellectual Robin Hood?
Yeah, it's something that I recently discovered. It has always been a part of me, because I've always loved to share information, to pass knowledge. I'm that guy that will learn ABC today, and the next day I'm telling my colleagues, look at what I learned, and this can help you. So, from doing that to coming to a point whereby I've known a few things that I feel most of the persons don't know when it comes to making money and wealth creation. So I decided to come out to say, okay, I've always been that Robin Hood guy. So, but now it's branded and it's me. So when you see me, you ask me any question about how to make money, and I can tell you something that will help whatever you're doing.
Okay, it looks like the core aim of this reality episode, is all about sharing knowledge to help the least common person, taking knowledge that seems very difficult to see or to have, to make it available and accessible to the least common person. Okay, there's this tally with your values, like your personal values. Sorry, I'm a bit personal now, but we really want to. I'm a bit personal, but does it tally with your values as a person?
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely,
100%.
Okay, a little fun question.
Okay.
This particular character or role or brand, the Intellectual Robin Hood, is it something that, I said a very, 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 very personal question, is it something that your crush out there is going to be proud of, or is something that you would want, let me use, your crush out there to be proud of?
Now, when you mean my crush?
No, your crush.
Are you talking about, someone that wants to be with me?
Yes, your admirer.
Admirer, like opposite sex.
No. Yes, that's what I mean. It's sarcastic.
Okay. Well, I think one thing I have to establish is that I am a man of different abilities. So people have always crushed on me with different reasons.
Okay.
So my crush out there may not be into some of these things, but she can be into something else about me.
Okay.
People have crushed on me just for knowing how to play the piano. So it's not something I should be concerned about, because You can like me for any reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
In case you're out there, you can like him for any reason. All right, it's still the reality episode here, and we're talking life lessons, sharing personal stories, and honest conversations. Over to you, the intellectual Robin Hood. Now, as a person or as a brand named Intellectual Robin Hood, what are three core things, three core values that makes you stay grounded daily in life? What are three core values? You may call them, tag them along as principles.
Number one, nothing is enough.
Oh wow.
Nothing is enough.
Okay, more like the Oliver Twist.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the level I am right now was once my prayer point. But right now, I feel more hungry to grow than I was feeling before this level. So nothing is ever enough. Then, number two is the essence of life, which I've come to figure out that it wasn't just for us to come, live, die. We came to impact, to do something. You know, there have been, is it 50 or 50 something presidents of America? I can't remember the number. So one day somebody was listing the names of all the presidents of America. All of them ruled America as the president. But I come to discover that not all of them are known. We know George Washington, very popular, Abraham Lincoln, very popular, John F. Kennedy, very popular, George Bush, Obama.
Yeah.
But there's a name I'll mention now, you wouldn't know that he was once the president of America.
Wow.
I don't want to be that kind of person. I want to exist and people will know that this guy exists. So that's number two. Number three is my love for humanity. Man, I'm a tough guy, but seeing someone suffering is the easiest thing that will make me cry. So I love for humanity. I love to help people. I love to make sure everybody around me is happy. When somebody is not happy, I'm not happy. So, and I'm because of that, I'm generous, but then it's not enough. So I want to be able to help as many as I can help in life. And as a matter of fact, there's a project I'm building currently. That project was bettered because people came to me to say, I love what happened in your life. I want it to happen to mine. And do you know what happened? I went back to start thinking of what to do for the benefit of those people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I want to also go personal. Let's dive away a little bit. Let's
Okay.
debate a little bit. So what are your skill sets? Three main skill sets you feel that is when someone sees the intellectual Robin Hood, when someone sees Obichukwu Abraham, the person says, okay, this is what he can do, these are his abilities. Three main core abilities and skill sets you have.
I will always say that more of my skill set is in my intellectual ability.
Okay.
So when you meet me, you'll be able to understand that this guy is intelligent. He's me, and I'm the one that can describe myself. But I'm very sure that if I was born in a certain country, they would have experimented my brain.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because sometimes I feel that even me, I don't know the much I possess. Like, my brain is more than I utilize. Of course, everybody have that feature, but I mean, I feel like my intellectual ability is very high. My emotional intelligence, and there's just some level of genius with my brain that I can't explain.
Okay.
But when you come close to me, you just understand that this guy is intelligent. This guy is smart. But that is one. So, project management. When I mean project, it's not just, that's the second thing right now.
Yeah.
So it's not just like the building project, the act of construction. I mean project management, just being able to organize something.
Being able to multitask, handle responsibilities, you say?
Yes, that's like the tributaries.
Okay.
But yeah, project management, anything project management. See, I used to tell people that give me a project that the world will participate in. I can arrange it. I have that ability. So then finally is the fact that I'm tech savvy. I can I'm in the trend, the AI
The trend.
tools and the we've done all the skills. If I start listing the skills I've acquired, that will be the only thing within this video.
All right.
So, yeah.
You've heard it. The intellectual Robin Hood is his name. And it seems so super confident in himself. I mean, I love that though. All right. So quickly, let's go into why we are here. When you were talking about knowledge and linking, trying to sip from the normal Robin Hood we know, who thieves from takes from the poor to takes from the rich rather to give to the poor. Now, but in your case, you are someone who takes knowledge from those who can access it to give to those who do not and who cannot access it.
Exactly.
All right. So, first of all, how do you intend on going about this? Is this something that you plan on using this platform to dish out this knowledge? I mean, let me put it this way. You have knowledge to give to people to make it accessible to them. How do you plan on getting this knowledge to the end users?
Okay.
To those who you think need them?
Okay. I have 3 ways for now.
Okay.
Number 1 is this show.
All right.
Because obviously I'm not going to be the only one on this show, passing knowledge. We're going to have people come discuss different kind of skill sets, different career line, different knowledge, just things that the society needs. Now, that's number 1. Number 2 is I founded the Boa community. And Boa community is basically like a community that helps people to grow intellectually. And one of the key things they do there is the Boa College. The Boa College will be launched towards the ending of this month, towards next month. Now, the Boa College is a place where individuals will come, learn skills, be exposed to tutors, and be helped. They'll be helped to get a job at the end of the day. If there's something they want to do as their main hustle. So that is an avenue that we also use. Then finally, from me making my personal videos, sometimes you see me just do a selfie video of saying something. One thing about me is that anything I say is reasonable. Anything I put out there is reasonable. Is maybe me passing a knowledge from something that just happened. I'll just want to record it because it's not everything I will have to sit down, set ring light, set camera, and begin to talk. So some things can just pass. I'll just open and share that information. So I'm not more into trying to be polished, to have a certain way that people see me. No, I'm more into just get the message
and get to the end users.
Yes.
All right. You heard it. So if you're looking for where to get quality ideas, honest conversations that would help you personally in developing yourself personally, even financially, because he is good at that. So you should always listen to the reality episodes. All right. So you've been able to tell us, let's say, ways you are going to get this knowledge to the end users. A funny question. We've started, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, what's the quote? You can edit that later. So,
Okay.
is there any question you want me to ask something about?
You can just ask. Just ask.
Randomly.
Random. You can make it very personal. I don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. So I want to ask you another very, very, very key question.
Okay.
When do you think, or when do you feel sharing ideas should be private? Like, when do you feel that keeping certain ideas, there's certain knowledge you would have as a person, you don't really need to share it. You should keep it private to yourself. I know there are a lot of persons.
I like this question.
I know there are a lot of persons who have one opportunity or the other, or get an available information, and just like, okay, no, this, I just think people around me don't need this information. I should just solo on my own.
I like this question. I'm going to tell you. See, very simple. Anything that is going to bring you down, don't share it to anybody.
Okay.
No matter who you trust. I mean, let me rephrase. You have an information about making money that sharing it to somebody can warrant bringing you down. It's something that only you can navigate. Please don't give us the main thing. What you're going to do is try and guide us towards something. Like, you can share some information around, you understand? Just share around, you understand? But the actual thing you're doing, you know that when you share this out there, it's going to stop what you're doing. Keep it. When I mean keep it, I'm not saying keep it to the public. I mean keep it
Your pocket.
from anybody.
Okay.
Including your wife.
Okay.
Including your girlfriend. Including your best friend. I'll tell you why. Most times betrayal does not come on purpose. And it doesn't come from who you told. It can come from because let's say we're talking about this in Nigeria, and I'm sharing something that I'm doing in Australia with you, because you are in Nigeria, it's in Australia. There's no connection. So one day you are in Kaduna and you're just discussing with somebody, say there's something I heard that's happening in Australia. You don't know that the brother to the person you're talking to is in Australia. And the person goes on to say, something is happening in Australia. And the Australia brother returns to Australia to say, Australia people, this is what somebody is doing. And the Australian people are like, so let's attack it. Now, I'm not insinuating something bad. I'm just insinuating something that you know you want to be the only one.
Like a monopoly of it.
Exactly. So, something like that, just keep it to yourself.
Okay, so you're saying there are certain information, there are
Yeah.
certain knowledge you have, and
Yeah.
it should be private.
Yes, you should.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, that will lead me to another very, very, very tricky question. Not
Okay.
really tricky, but something that I don't know how to get across now. But don't you think acting in such a manner would seem selfish? To some persons listening to you may say, okay, this is being selfish right here, and others may buy it and say, yes, since it's going to take me down. Moreover, every man for himself. Yes, don't you think that's supporting that phrase, every man for himself?
I wanted to clarify, but then I said, okay, let me not talk too much, and thank God you're asking me that.
Yeah.
Now, there's a difference between being selfish and what I'm explaining.
Okay.
How do I make you? I want to give an illustration. Excuse me. Now, my illustration is this. I import t-shirts, right? And I'm trying to help you. The importation have made me successful, so I'm trying to help you. Now, taking you to go to the people I buy t-shirts from so that you can buy t-shirts is allowed. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is there's a certain way you did a transaction in importing that t-shirt that you don't want to tell anybody.
Okay.
You can think it's bad, I don't know. You can picture what is bad, I don't know.
Okay.
Or what is good. But there's a certain, like, there's something you did. There's a certain, like, stunt you pulled to make some things happen.
Does that lead to what people say it's like the secret in their business?
It's not, no. I want it to be out from that. Because if you want somebody to do your business, you can share the secret with the person.
Okay.
Yeah. But my point is on that very error leading act. Or that very, you mean, okay, you actually just did something to get this. Keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Now, if you're helping because the thing is, you don't help people how they expect you to help them. You help them how you can help them. If the way you can help them is not enough for the person, then the person is not your fault. I mean, I'm selling t-shirts and I've taken you to where I buy my t-shirt. I've given you contact. It's for you to sell. The truth is, in as much as we are trying to pass knowledge, because I said it myself that I want to pass knowledge that will help you become financially stable. But let's not forget the fact that it is easier to bring yourself down doing that than helping the people you want to help. So that's why people don't normally do what I'm trying to do. People just make their money lock up.
Yeah,
because
it's popular these days.
Yeah, because they know what is in it. But I'm trying to do that because that's why I told you something about my brain. Sometimes I feel like where people are not going, that's where I want to go. You understand? I feel that. So I want you to dissect it. It's not being selfish, it's being private. Being selfish is when you know that this thing can benefit somebody. Now let me give you an instance. If they say we need one person to come to Brazil to learn a trade, and you hear it, it's only one person. You don't need to share it. You go. You don't even need to tell anybody. You go to Brazil
and come back
and come back. But if they say we need 5 people, you can come and say they need 4 people because you have already taken one.
Yeah.
So that is you being helpful.
Okay.
But you not telling people that they need one person. How can you say they need one person when you are the one person? That is you being foolish. So, but you being private is, they need one person. So you just go and come back.
Okay.
And they will ask you, how did you go? You tell them that they needed one person.
Yeah. All right, it's still reality episode here. We're talking real things, keeping it real. We're talking honest conversations, sharing values, ideas, and trust me, also giving financial advice. Not like a financial expert though. And I'm still your host, Grace and Michael, and I'm still with the intellectual Robin Hood. He has been giving us ideas all the way. Okay, so quickly, there's a saying that when you climb the ladder of success, you should ensure that you're not the last person to climb it. Yeah, it's a very popular saying, talking about also how helping others, sharing information. And since we're talking about the importance of sharing knowledge, sharing available information, opportunities, and all of that, I want to ask, do you think knowledge should be free? Do you think this information, these opportunities that you say you have, you want it to get to the least common person, do you think it should be free? It should be free.
Knowledge should be free, but mentorship and coaching should not be free. However, if sharing knowledge is your business, then it should not be free because it's your business.
That's a very dicey one. That's a very dicey answer.
because look at it this way. Somebody sell cars. If you come there, you must pay to go home with a car. Another person is elsewhere gifting cars. You cannot come to a car dealer, no matter how wealthy he is, even if he's the richest car dealer in the world, and say, give me car. A certain man is giving cars free, give me one. He will not listen to you. It's his business. So if somebody have decided that what I want to do is to be selling knowledge, the person should not be criticized. Why is he selling it? Yes,
make it free.
That's his business. That's what he is doing.
Okay.
But if somebody is not doing that, you have other business. You don't give two shit about it. You can just give knowledge for free. There are people that organize conferences, like Williams Uchemba that time organized one big conference in Enugu.
Okay.
And it was free. A lot of persons came there. The current governor of Enugu was one of the speakers before he became the governor there. So all of the people just came around. He gave, I think, 10 laptops or so. He gave things. Now, it was free because, Williams is a big name already. So that's not his business. He just wants to do humanitarian services.
Yes, give back to the community.
But there is somebody else that is his business. His business is to organize conferences, bring speakers to pass knowledge, and he's putting price tag on it because that's his business. So we should respect that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, a very, very quick controversial question.
Okay.
And you have to share with us.
Fine.
All right, so have you ever asked, or not asked this, Moran, have you ever shared a knowledge or an information that got everyone you shared it to surprised and like, you really have to tell us this part of the story? Have you ever shared any piece of information, maybe opportunity, and people were surprised after you told them, like, wow, you really did that?
Every time.
Every time.
I do that every time.
Oh wow. More like a sacrificial lamb now.
Yes, I do that every time.
Okay.
However, still maintaining what I told you about sharing what I should not share. You see, one thing with me is I'm very free to say anything, especially when you come close to me. On social media, I'm a bit censored because I don't know the mind of who is listening to me.
Yeah.
But if you are with me and I know you, I'll be very raw and real. Very raw and real. However, I still know that there's something I will tell you and it will bounce back, so I won't say that. See, there's something I know right now that nobody in this world knows about it. It's not just one thing, there's so many of it.
Okay.
Yes. But let's just keep going. And I'm going to die with that. Yes, it's not something that anybody will know.
Okay.
Yeah, except God. God knows already. So
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so another question, another controversial one. The whole idea, the whole concept of the intellectual Robin Hood, the whole idea of getting to have available information and get it across to those who cannot access it or share opportunities. Who can we place a pin on and say, this is the person who inspired you to do this? This is the person who spurred the spirit in you, who stirred the spirit in you to start this?
Okay, I said, the intellectual Robin Hood thing started newly as a tag, but that lifestyle have been me.
Right.
And it was inspired by my late father.
Okay.
I'm not trying to like give him credit because he's late or give him credit because he's my father, but I'm being honest. My father died a number of years ago, and before he died, he was able to have advised me on virtually every level that I'll get to in life.
Okay.
I mean, when your father died early and you're like, oh, I didn't get to spend much time with him, I didn't get to learn much with him. That was not the case with me.
Okay.
Like, it feels like there's a stack of information that he have downloaded and imported in my brain.
So it was more of a giver of knowledge.
Yes, every day. Because my dad is into business. His kind of business, he prepares it in the night for against tomorrow. So while helping him doing that, every night he's telling stories, giving advice, sharing knowledge, my father have been to 35 of the 36 states. And not just that he has stepped foot there, he have stayed. The 36th one he has visited.
So
But
it
the
was
rest 35
vast.
he have lived at least for 1 week. At least.
Okay.
Because his business he was traveling up and down. So I know a traveler they say is always very wise.
Yeah.
Maybe wiser than an old man, I don't know. but my dad is someone that when he talks, everybody listens. In the church, everybody know him for that. So that is who I grew up with. 75% of what I know today came directly. I always feel like my dad's goal in life was to give birth to me, give me this knowledge and go. Yeah, that's how I feel, because it feels like I'm not married, but my dad have advised me on how to get married, how to live with my wife, how to handle my children. Just imagine. Yeah, so let me stop it. So he is. I feel like at some point in my life I would build something to his name.
Wow.
Yeah, like a foundation or something. So, but he is my biggest inspiration.
Okay, so in a nutshell, what's something you want to say to anybody who would get to watch this video and listen to you speak as regards the intellectual Robin Hood?
The only thing I would say to you is, first of all, value whatever you see from me, because they are not just ordinary talk. And I am committed to make sure that I bring, personalities into this. So and whenever you see this face, know that I'm going to say something reasonable. It may not be to you, but to somebody next to you. But the point is, I'm open to making sure everybody's growing. So then the final advice I'll give to the person watching here is that age and knowledge are two different things. It's true that no age, no before age. That is, they are linking together. But my point is, someone that is younger than you can teach you. Personally, I learn from everybody. I was telling someone that there's a 19-year-old boy that changed my life in a certain topic. And the person I was talking about was like, that boy, that small boy. I said, there's nothing like that small boy. Anybody can open your eyes. Because just the same way I'm seeing you like this, somebody the other side is seeing a different perspective of you. So I'm older than that person. It doesn't change the fact that that person sees that side better than I do.
Yes.
So please, any time you can learn from something, learn.
All right. So also tell us what platform do we have to look at forward to? What platform how do we get to see the Robin Hood, the intellectual Robin Hood's reality episodes of this?
Okay, it's going to be more on YouTube, but we want to have like social media clips for TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So, but majorly that's X, but majorly on YouTube, where if you want to watch the full video of what we are doing, because it's going to be lengthy. The reason why a lot of people scroll on social media, but not everyone is learning, is because reels are not meant to teach.
Yeah.
The reels were meant to inspire. I'm talking about like the reasonable reels, not. It's meant to inspire. That 1 minute video of somebody talking about something, teaching you something, is just to inspire you. If you want to learn more, you need to go to that person's YouTube page.
To learn.
Yes, if you want to learn. So that's because you have 1 minute of somebody talking about forest. You scroll up. The next you have 1 minute of somebody talking about selling in the market. Then you have another 1 minute of somebody talking about reading books. How do you think you're learning? You're just giving a flash of different ideas to yourself. Some people think that the fact that you are downloading or saving those reels is that you're learning. No, you're not. You're inspiring yourself. Tomorrow, the highest you can do is post on WhatsApp. But you really want to learn, come to YouTube.
Okay.
2018 to 2020, that's 2 years. I spent that 2 years without watching videos. No film, no Netflix, no comedy videos, no reels. I just wake up every morning and night to watch YouTube lessons on. See, I experienced that strategic change that somebody saw me and said, no, this is not the Abraham I used to know. It happened after that 2 years of me dedicating myself to YouTube. Though what I did is more of the intellectual growth part. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and from that moment, my life never remained the same. I've not even added the more, like, I've not had that kind of experience again, locking up. So I'm not saying everybody should do that, because it's even harder now. Then it's easier. Now it's harder because TikTok there was no TikTok then. So
there was no distraction.
Yes. So now it's much hard. But if somebody can just say, okay, let's take 5 minutes. 5 minutes is too short. If you want to learn, just take 30 minutes. Spend it on YouTube with your jotter and pen. I have 3 note jotter in my house that everything you see there is what I learned from those YouTube videos that I was watching. So as you're writing, you are
digesting
it. So, man, that's it. So please, if you really want to be eating what we're doing here, because the thing is that we'll be sharing opportunities. Like every individual that speak here will share one opportunity before he leaves.
Okay.
Is it that he's sharing it on this video, or we're giving you a notice to probably click on a link and come to a place where you get the information from. Yeah.
All right, you've heard from the intellectual Robin Hood. So if you want to, according to him, if you want to eat, if you want to learn, you need to digest whatever is being said here. All right, till come your way next time, please keep it locked in with the reality episode with the intellectual Robin Hood. I remain your one and only.
Before I go, can I interview you?
Not really.
All right.
I remain your host, Grace and Michael. And today we had with us the intellectual Robin Hood in the person of Obichuku Abraham. See you next time.
Thank you very much. And don't forget to make money.
To make money. Yes, dear. What is that?